Sorry, I forgot I didn't have my sound on, or my mic on. I'm here playing a classic old PlayStation 2 game. If you're a PlayStation 2 person, you either know Jak and Daxter, that or Sly Cooper. There's a couple of other PlayStation 2 games, but we'll get into those later. I wanted to do Jak and Daxter because it's old, it's classic, and it's the only game that I know that goes from a rated E game to a rated teen later in the series of its game career. We're playing the first one, which is a rated E. Another thing I noticed, it said in the beginning, if you have remember, I'll probably edit this in, but I think it's the one that has to do with flashing lights. I'm trying to remember the exact name for that. My mind's going blank, but I'm not sure if my TV's too loud, so I'm gonna turn that down here. There we go. So, let's get this started. Going and playing PlayStation 2 games. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Somebody's trying to talk to me. Hey, have it, give me a minute, I'm recording. I'll be done after I get this recording session done. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I want sound, so I will deal with myself a little bit here. My own voice. Now, me and Nevin have already played all of Jak and Daxter series.
That my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? Jack, I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Ah! Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Alright. Another thing you guys will notice is... Hold on while I'm talking, I'm going to take off this headset so I can hear myself. You could definitely tell that the first was...
Until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
Okay, it's done talking.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your...
On it. Back. Camera option. You know what, I'm probably gonna screw something up, so I'm just gonna adjust to this. Go away. The one thing you'll be able to notice is the first game, it's a lot younger orientated. Not to mention this game goes back to when I was like 10 or 12. Graphics might not be the best, but this is a pretty good fun game to play. things change a lot on the second deal. It becomes a lot less kid orientated. At that point, I think they were going, I don't give a beep. I'm gonna make this where this is gonna have cussing. This is gonna, well, they cuss a bit, but they don't cuss that much.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will
I hate training.
sell in exchange.
No, scratch that. I hate it when they force you to go to training. Get up there. Like when we get to the second game of this, things are going to change a lot. Like the creatures are not going to be as kind of kid-friendly looking.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grab zoomer.
I hate it so much when somebody decides to talk in game when you're trying to say something. I probably should just sit still and not do anything while I'm doing that. I forgot this has the autosave feature. I don't care. Really don't.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the workers must have
Woman,
captured them all.
I know what I'm doing.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion.
I'm going out.
Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Why could tutorials not be annoying? Get up there.
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you
We're
pick up
supposed to go up here.
increases the time you can use its power.
There, get up there, hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, I ran out.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling
Yay.
Blue Eco through your body.
That's a blue eco vent. More
Could definitely tell it's a kid.
floating clusters.
Orientate
Blue Eco's
everything.
full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
I'm glad they back off on that on the second game of this.
Good work! The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
I'm sitting here and I'm just now noticing how bad the how bad the camera angling is on this game.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco.
Do believe they fixed that
50 small
a
green
bit of it
ecos
better in the next
one to increase your health.
game. Eco in order to do that.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher.
Now am I able to double jump? Okay. that I've done that, let's get out of here. I don't mind tutorials when it's the first time I played this game, but when I've played this game quite a few times,
But that's nothing.
I'm going to get annoyed.
That lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
This camera angling is starting to bug me. I'll talk about her later. I'm gonna ignore all the people for now, and I'm just gonna collect all the power cores out here.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Now scout! But there must be something that can bust them open. Hey! That pelican just snagged a power cell! Let's go kick some big bird butt!
Drop down, would you? Thank you. That was a delay in the loading there.
What a weird looking thing! I'll bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
I never even remember asking you anything.
Yeah, we might want to talk to the bird watcher and see if we scramble that flood egg.
No. hate that it does that every single time you get one of those. Is there a way to disenable that? That should make things better. This thing to destroy these for us. Come on. Nail one right here. Thank you. Can I hit these? Can't remember. Ow. Yes, you can. But it blows them up. Oh, we were supposed to go talk to that bird lady.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg.
Where did that come from? No, God, no. Oh, she's over here.
Oh my! I hope the poor dear's okay. Here's a power cell for your valor.
Oh no! No, 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 no!
Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
Ah! I'm not your mom! You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight. Oh. Listen, boys. I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
That's going to bug me so much. Alright. What now? Minds are thinking. I wonder if you could punch fast enough, if you can make it sound like Link's like shield, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to remember the combo that he did, and he went that they make fun of. By the way, this is the earliest game that I've ever found that has a day and night engine to it.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
Yeah, sure, I'd love to punch some yaks in their asses. This way. This way. I think I'm gonna try minding my cussing as much as I can on this due to the rating of this game. Come on. Come on, bugger. Get in there. Yeah, I got 2. Where's the other one? Hey. Stalking you. Don't mind me, I'm just staring at you here. Trying to remember, is there anything that we can do with this? No. Come on, stop going so slow. I remember the days that I had so much trouble with that. There's one over here. Ugh. Go. As much as I love punching you, go. Get in there.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Ah, yes, this place. Yes, cat. What do you want? Sorry, my cat's wanting attention. Trying to remember how to do the roll jump. Oh, there we go. That makes traveling so much faster. Yes, cat. Okay. No. Sad face. I don't know why, I'm just a really laid back person. no, 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 no. That was almost a fail.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
How much did he say? It's got 100 and something.
Bring to me 120 precursor orbs, and I will award you a power
120. What do we have? 114. No. Oh, I missed one here. Bobcat is not amused. There we go, now we're missing one. Okay, now let's go get that orb. Or power core, however you want to call it. Nope, I messed that one up. Well, not too long. I've played it since the collector's edition came out.
For your gift, another power cell is yours.
Why? Just why do you have to do that?
No, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. First I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Nay, more orbs. This guy here, I think it's 7 whenever you get a power cell.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them. But I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
What's with all the precursor orbs? Sorry, I'm really tired right now. I always have to do these late at night. So then I don't have to deal with dogs, and I don't have to deal with parents coming in and interrupting.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
I love what he said. I was holding myself back, going, some weed and some mushrooms can help you out with that. I'm trying to remember. I need orbs. See how many we can collect over here. I know we're missing some precursor orbs over this way. I haven't got them all. Oh, I forgot. I can go into the water down over here. First, let's get these. Okay. I would show you what happens if I go on the other side of this little bank area. But I don't feel like dying, so no. Some stuff under the behind the power cell inside one of the main areas of these temples, I guess you could call them. Ah, here it is. I'm trying to remember how many. 41 minutes. Probably gonna stop soon, very, very soon. I'm gonna go get that precursor orb and that other one that I unlocked. Find another way of getting up. I forgot I was low on HP. Okay, put me at the beginning. We'll do it later. Next episode. First I want to check how many of these I need. On my luck, I'm gonna roll off here and I'm gonna die.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Is that all she talks about? Guess so. How many do we need? I don't know. Alright, well, I'm gonna end this here. Until next time, see you guys later.